Okay, welcome to the Daily Beard for January 27th, 2019. Yeah, so, I'm still feeling sick, but I got a phone call from my best friend today. I made a video a little while ago talking about how I'd like to time travel, because then I could actually visit him whenever I felt like it. And we had a good talk. We talked about how much he thought Black Panther sucked, which... it's an okay movie, but not an Academy Award movie, but we've already talked about that another time too. But no, we talked about a bunch of stuff, but one of the things we talked about is he's 30, I think, 31, I think he's 30. And he went back to school, and one of the things I'm going to have to do if I want to be a youth pastor is go back to school. And so he was giving me all this helpful info about what I could possibly be doing and where I might be going. I have... my schooling is interesting. I did a year at York University out of high school for art. Didn't like it and wasn't really getting anything out of it. I got some neat experiences, but I didn't really gain much out of it for being an artist. So I didn't want to do that. So I figured, okay, if I'm going to spend money to go to school, I'd like to learn some stuff about God. So I went to what at the time was Ontario Bible College, and went there, transferred there, got some courses that I did at York, transferred over to there, and water. And then did that for a couple of years. I'm 9 credits short of a bachelor's from there, if I remember correctly. My memory sucks, but if I remember correctly, I'm 9 credits short. And I left there because to go originally to go to school, to get a bank loan or to get a loan from the government, your parents had to make under a certain amount, and my parents made too much money, so the government wouldn't give me any money. Now, if I'd found out at the time, all I had to do was move out, and I would have got money from the government. I didn't know that at the time. If I wasn't living at home, I would have qualified, or at least that's what I've been told since. But I was living at home, and so I didn't qualify, so I had to get a bank loan. And then my parents lost their business, and all of a sudden, they didn't make enough money to guarantee the bank loan, so I could now qualify for government money. And then they got better jobs. And what happened was I literally went in and they went, well, you have no money from the government and your bank won't give you any money. And so I just was like, so I guess I don't go to school anymore? Again, not knowing that if I just moved out, I would have gotten government money again, help. And when I say government money, it's a loan the government will give you. And so, yeah, and so I just stopped going to school and moved on with my life and got a job like a regular person. So now I'm looking at going back to finish out 9 credits, and I don't know, my friend was telling me, my buddy was telling me about like this program at Tyndale, which is now, when I was at Tyndale, they became, or I was at Ontario Bible College, which became Tyndale. They just changed their name for reasons, I don't know. But there's apparently a program I might be able to go into to get my master's and skip by my bachelor's. So I might look at that, or I'm going to look at that, but we'll see if that pans out. But I was telling him it's exciting and terrifying. Thought of going back to school is terrifying in a lot of ways. Just, could I go back to school? Can I? And my brain work well enough to do this? And just the whole process of, will I fit in with the other kids, and will I be nice, and am I going to get picked on? Which isn't going to happen because I'm 6 feet and 320 something pounds. So used to be 360, but you know, whatever. I've lost a bunch. Recap's coming at the end of the month. But yeah, I'm not so much worried about fitting in. I'm worried about having to register for courses and going here and going there and doing all that stuff. It stresses me out. I get anxiety about it. But it's something for September. So I'm putting it out there to the universe, putting it out there to the world, to everybody. I'm hopefully going to be going to school in September. I have no clue if it'll be Tyndale or be somewhere else. I'm going to have to go through these whole grants and loans and all that stuff, and I don't have a ton of money. So, but my buddy encouraged me, and I'm going to be doing that. So pray for me if you're praying people. If not, send up positive vibes to the universe. I'm good with that too. And yeah, I want to be a youth pastor. Could I go to school for that? Stay birdie.